Tschüss.
Indonesia tanah air beta pusaka abadi nan jaya. Indonesia sejak dulu kala selalu dipuja-puja bangsa.
At first I was thinking to title it The Fall of Otto van Oudijk, one of the characters from the book. Okay. Again, the Zielekracht. Kind of the summary also how the Dutch colonialism in Indonesia and also the aftermath, the effects. Inferiority complex, identity confusion as well. Ya, jadi untuk akorde dan juga untuk melodi.
Ja, tweetal?
Ja, één tel.
Eenttel.
Alleen
eenttel.
Eén tel, dus bij de tweede noot.
Bij de tweede noot.
Bij de tweede noot is al stil.
Ja.
I think in order to achieve the state of healing, one must face the phase of acknowledging the pain. I think that's the first step. Yeah. For your pack.
What? I mean, get the fuck out of here part. I wanted like actual, like, as if you're shouting to someone, like actual drama. Because what I feel like now is that we unlatch doors, and then you just really land heavy on that doors. Same. Yeah, of course I'm exaggerating, but
We unlatch doors for your back. I have to say that throughout the process of composing the Decolmuseum, like I was possessed by my ancestors' other voices, and those voices came from the past. I didn't had this feeling before when I was in Indonesia, and strangely enough, it all started when I lived in the Netherlands, and when I accessed several spaces and museums where all the belongings of my ancestors were still there, and perhaps is still not yet being didoakan, ritualized, rituals around the belongings. And I remember this contact with some of the texture of the buildings. I kind of hear the scream of energy that is still stuck there. So the Decolmuseum is really sort of a channel between me and the past, me and the ancestors in the past. I don't know who they are, I don't know where they come from, but those are the elements, and that's why it comes really just naturally.
Then suddenly you publish a book of lies. Go try your best, make fortune out of distress, but don't forget it's your return fate.
Are we ready, man?
The last drum recording by Koen. We're going to kill it. 4 more tracks, and then we're done with the recording of the drums, and then we will do guitars, bass, and vocals.
oh, maybe it's this cable. Yeah, I think it's in both. Like I hear it here as well. It's I think very loose.
Yeah.
Is it there still? I hear a bit of like a squeaking from the pedal.
Yeah.
Maybe we can oil it up a bit.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, from my perspective, actually, it's a very much of an enjoyable journey because I feel like Alfian and I, we really click when it comes to certain aesthetics that we aim for, and we also have, I would say, a compatible approach. Well, I think Alfian has a very strong sense of like. He knows what he wants, and then he actually, I think, did a pretty good job already putting it together in the demos that he recorded. But also what really helps a lot is that he is not always so bound to his initial ideas that he had in the demos. He's very open to experimenting, and he's very open to trying out and trying to see a different approach from a different perspective. So the ideas that I come up to him, usually we go through a little discussion, and then we actually land at a great idea which makes both of us happy. So there has never been a moment where we had a clashing idea. I think through discourse, we always land at an idea that makes both of us happy, and that we see a good improvement on the track that we're working on. So that has always been very nice. And I have been also trying to actively, take some weight off his shoulders by, organizing part of this whole process. So not necessarily just, working on those sessions that we schedule, but also trying to find what would be the next step to do, what would be the new ideas that we should discuss, and also who we can work with to realize these ideas. And that process has been actually extremely smooth, so that's very enjoyable for me as well. And I see how those demos that he initially brought here are evolving to become very concrete ideas that are worked on with a good attention to detail. So everything is becoming more of a full, solid composition right now. And that process is actually very rewarding for both of us, I think, definitely.
Oh, it's difficult.
Should I do it?
Please. I was thinking the last if I don't know, effect of this kind of thing.
Sure.
To distort it a bit.
Gotcha. Okay.